All right. Well, this is let me preface this episode before we even start by saying this is going to be a LeBron heavy, LeBron centric episode, at least for the first half of it. So if you're a LeBron hater or, you know, or whatever, you don't like LeBron, this ain't for you. All right. Play my fucking
This is
intro.
not where you want to be.
This is not where you want to be at. Play the
Not where you
intro.
want to be.
Hear me and rejoice. You have had the privilege of being saved by the great Titan. You may think this is suffering. No. It is salvation. The universal scales tip toward balance because of your sacrifice.
We sitting here, I supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice.
Well, Coach,
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
You can point the finger at him. You can talk about the vacation. And if you do that, it's really unfair. It's really unfair. It's my team. It's my quarterback.
I'm a fun guy. Obviously, I love the game of basketball. I mean, it's just more question you have to ask me in order for me to tell you about myself. I just can't give you a whole spiel. I don't even know where you're sitting at.
Bruh.
Rocco Mannington, Oz, in the building. In the building. We here. We here. We here.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Here.
Let's stay.
Shout out to everyone that's listening to us. That picked up the past couple episodes that we've done. Shout out to y'all, man. Y'all made y'all giving us a bunch of downloads on the show. And we definitely appreciate the support of everyone that listens to us, man. Here and appreciates what we do. But before we even get started, of course, we got a promo. We got a sponsor now. So shout out to Webby Agility. Go shop webbyagility.com. Get yourself, if you train like an athlete, you know what I'm saying? Train like an athlete, get yourself those agility ladders. Use the promo code Out of Bounds 10. You get 10% off your purchase, man. All right. Train the way you compete. You heard? Shout out to Webby Agility, man. Sponsors us Out of Bounds. Right. Get your footwork right. Your feet work. All right. All right. We're gonna start today. We're gonna start in a different. Usually we cover here a lot of mainly football and basketball. But we're gonna talk about something that's gonna be in the media for quite a little bit, and that's Shohei Ohtani. 700 M's. 10 years. What?
Yo, it's hurting them out there. It's hurting them out there. They didn't expect this.
700.
700.
700 for 10 years.
The most any athlete has ever received.
Yeah, it's the highest pay. It's the highest guaranteed contract in the history of American sports, and the Japanese guys got it. So that's something.
Why? Yeah.
Yeah. What do you make of this historic contract for Shohei Ohtani? 700 M's, 10 years for the Dodgers, and on top of that, we also learned today that majority of that money is going to be deferred, meaning they ain't gonna have to pay him on the front end. They're gonna have to pay him on the back end. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to pay him on the back end. So the front end is they could go ahead and sign some free agents. So But let me get your thoughts on that, and then I'll give you what I feel on that. First of all, is it deserved? That's the number one question, because anytime these contracts come out, you always gotta ask the question: is it deserved?
Right.
So let's start there.
I think it's definitely deserved. His talent is unique. Is really, I mean, he's one of one in the MLB. He's literally one on one, and he's good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not too many baseball players can say they can do what Shohei does. Unfortunately, he played for I don't even know what city they come from anymore.
Wasn't they?
Anaheim?
Wasn't they? Are they Anaheim or are they LA?
No,
Are they LA?
I don't. We don't know.
Nobody even knows.
We don't know.
Let me see.
We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, we're not really checking for him. And you know, we know how Mike Trout gets down. Plays maybe about 45% of the season, and then he's just done. So the Angels were never going anywhere, even with just Shohei. Dodgers are doing it right. They're doing it right, and they couldn't pass up. Angels dropped the ball by not offering him when, or dealing him rather. It was just like, we'll get him in the offseason.
That was a big topic of discussion. I remember when they were saying that they should trade Shohei Ohtani.
You're trying to build an organization up, and you're definitely not doing it. The Athletics, they know what they're doing. They're in Vegas now.
Yeah, and they're moving, man. They're moving to Vegas.
They're moving. You know what I'm saying? They're moving to Vegas. They're building up. Oakland don't got nothing else. Damn, that's crazy.
That's crazy. I know. Crazy. I know. They lost both their teams, man.
Oakland they don't even have the Warriors anymore.
They lost all their teams. Damn. All their teams. Shit, my bad, Oakland. I don't mean to laugh at y'all, but sheesh.
Word. That hurts.
Sucks being living in Oakland. Sports fan.
That's a fact. But again, I think it's deserved. Shohei deserves the bread. The Dodgers are doing it right. They want to stay competitive. They took advantage. You know what I mean? And like you said, they got payment in the back end.
I agree. I do agree. He has earned it. I mean, this is a dude that is doing stuff that we have never seen, before. The only person that was doing, that would play both sides of the ball this well was Babe Ruth, and I ain't never seen no Babe Ruth play, So this, nope. So, and I'm sure this was like, and Babe Ruth played in the, whatever era he played in, but I mean, people were like, I think segregation was probably still going on then too. So Babe Ruth wasn't playing against no black people, or Dominican. or Dominican. It's true. It's true. All Dominicans. So but this is tremendous player that was just wasting away with the Angels. He's able to go to the Angels are actually, they moved to LA, but they're still like the secondary. They're like the Clippers of baseball. The Dodgers are like the Lakers, and the Angels are like the Clippers, man.
All right. Okay. I mean,
super irrelevant, only relevant because they're in LA, So but shout out to all the Clippers fans. If you're a Clippers fan or whatever.
They're probably losing right now.
Shohei gets to 70. So here's my thing with this, right? 700 M's, life-changing money. They're gonna pay him on the back end, front end, deferred payments or whatever. So they're only gonna pay him about what they say is like $2 to $4 million for the like 5 years or so. Which is crazy. But he's also, what people don't realize too is he's also coming off of Tommy John surgery. So, and I believe, which I believe is going to affect his ability to pitch. So this is a guy that, you're paying to do both things, right? You're paying to he's gonna hit 35 to 40 home runs per year, and also give you like a 3.0 ERA on the mound. But when you don't have that 3.0 ERA, when he's not pitching anymore, I mean, is the 700 M's still worth just offensive Shohei Ohtani not pitching?
I think so.
Is it?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, because you think about it, like you said, he's coming on surgery. You're only paying him $4 to $5 million right now, so that gives him time to heal up.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no rush. I mean, the Dodgers have been in not only playoff things, but the World Series contention.
Always, man. They always,
the last 5 years.
They're always, man. They always get all the big free agents. They're always in the market for the big free agents. Always in the market for the big trades. They're always in the market, for World Series.
Exactly.
Championships.
They're doing it right. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. I mean, adding him and then you added a couple of other pieces around him.
And I think that's the dope part of this deal, where the Angels are able to add more pieces for this coming season. So we'll see, man. 700 M's is a lot of money, man. But he does. I mean, listen, he's he's an electric, once in a lifetime player. So we'll see. I think he does deserve it. Before we move on, the Drake curse is still intact. So I just want to let y'all know that man's had on. I guess everybody heard the rumors of him, I guess, potentially, flirting with the Blue Jays, and man's put a Blue Jays shirt on, and it just wasn't meant to be. But hey, listen, that's neither here nor there. Just want to let you know that the Drake curse is still intact. It's still intact, Drizzy. We're gonna move on to the NBA in season, mid season, out of season, but in season, possibly out of season, might be in season tournament. Yeah. Shout out to the Los Angeles Lakers. It was the Lakers and the Pacers. Was a big time field, man, for that game. Game was in Las Vegas. They had the the national anthem. They had Nelly and TLC.
They went out.
I was like, shit, yeah, they went all out, man.
They went all out. But you got to.
Yeah. They went all out to make this thing a success. And like I said in the past shows, it's beyond a success, man. And then you got the right person. You got the right guy that you wanted to win this whole thing, okay? The king is the one you want to win this, all right? So at the end of the day, this is going to be, he's already set the standard for years to come now with this tournament. Now people are just going to be able to take, this tournament very serious and want to win it, because LeBron set the standard for that. And only one man could do that. Only one man could do that. And that's the greatest of all time. The GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Listen, Jordan never won no mid-season, in-season, out of season, in-season, but in-season and mid-season tournament. All right? So, you know what I mean?
That's a fact. To be truthful, that's a fact.
It's gonna be worth something, Eric.
This tournament has a lot of face value now. I think just the story behind it, obviously starting off with the king, like you said, and then even going back to like last episode when we discussed about these small market teams making some noise. Halliburton did his thing. He put Indy on the map. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't know it was Indy because them jerseys are ugly as hell.
Oh, they're ugly as fuck.
Yeah, they're very ugly. I don't know what's going on.
But, yeah, those jerseys are ugly.
I mean, again, you get the quote unquote Wash King. You know what I'm saying? He claims his throne, or he claimed the throne. you know, in the mid-season, out of season, mid-season, beginning of season, don't count towards fantasy points season, you know, all of
Yeah.
that. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
you get a fresh team that really hasn't been talked about since who we say, Danny Granger, David West, Roy Hibbert.
Danny Green, Roy Hibbert. Whoa.
That's what we said, right? Right. That was the lineup.
Nah, they had a squad though
right?
at that time. Yeah, they had a squad. LeBron was just busting their ass all the time.
LeBron got them the fuck out of here.
They had a squad though. They had what? They had Granger, West. They had Stevenson's too, right?
Lance Stevenson.
Was Lance was on that squad?
Yeah, George Hill.
Yeah, Lance was on that squad. That's when he blew in the nigga ear, right?
Yep. They had PG 24 and PG 13. PG 24 and PG 13. So you know
that's true. Pistons had some good teams, man. But look, nobody even know about that. Look, you gotta be your basketball knowledge to understand that.
That's a fact.
But LeBron, of course, wins MVP for the first ever mid-season, in-season, out-of-season tournament. AD scores 41 points, 20 rebounds, 5 assists in that game. He's been super inconsistent throughout his tenure as a Laker. I think throughout his career period. But of course, shows out in the championship game of this tournament. A couple notes on the actual tournament here. The Pacers do have a bright future. I will say that for sure. You know, with guys like Tyrese Halliburton, Miles Turner, you know, and they're coached really well by Rick Carlisle too. So they have a bright future. But LeBron showed that there's level to this shit. Okay. So there's just levels to this level. Nobody shows up in big time games, important games, important situations more than the king. I mean, LeBron always recognizes his chance to put his stamp on in the history books, okay, and always takes advantage of it. You know, there was when you're watching the game, you could just tell, man, the Pacers, they're good, they're young, but the Lakers have LeBron James. Like it looks different, it feels different, it's different. You know what I mean? There's levels to all of this stuff. You know what I mean? But like I said, the Pacers do have a bright future. Just that LeBron showed that, man, there's levels to this shit, man. The Pacers ain't there yet. Pacers ain't there yet.
Experience.
Yeah, experience is crazy, man. LeBron is still the face of the NBA at the age of 38 years old. Still the face of the NBA. And one day we're gonna wake up. One day we're gonna start an NBA season, and he's not gonna be playing. All right, and then you know, then what are we gonna do?
What are we gonna talk about?
Then we're gonna talk about.
Nothing to talk about. Nothing. And they're gonna be very mad at that.
Yeah.
How you gonna get the numbers up?
Yeah. I mean, like he's still doing it at 38 years old. Dude's gonna be 39 years old at the end of this month. Still doing it, still the face of the NBA, still the best player on the Lakers right now.
Playing at a high level.
Years old. Playing at a high level and playing is a top 5 player in the NBA right now. I would say top 5 in the NBA this season right now. I can't name 5 players better right now this season. I'm not talking about what the future projections are, what they may be. I'm talking about right now, at this point in the season right now. I mean, you know, I don't think there's 5, you know, players better than him. And there might be, but it's all subjective anyway, because I'm with LeBron fanatics and stuff, but it's all subjective.
Right.
But there's always a hint of truth to my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You've been calling shit for a long time.
Yeah. Where was I gonna go? Oh, this is where I was gonna go, right? So, of course, now we got to look out for the the LeBron haters now, that are just waiting to pounce on LeBron for winning, right? Like, if the dude loses this tournament, it's like, oh my God, LeBron can't win even a tournament that doesn't count, and he wins it. Oh my God, he's acting like this championship counts. Jeez, like, dude can't do anything. Make up your mind. Like, well, how do you I understand how the hate to LeBron, it never makes any sense. Never makes any sense. Never
But
makes any sense.
it's I mean, barbershop talk, they'll always say, "Oh, well, Jordan got the same hate, whatever." I'm not trying to hear all of that.
No, he didn't.
Basketball wasn't as big as it was back then as it is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just the levels, not the levels, excuse me, just the amount of eyes that are watching basketball surpass who was watching Jordan. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Not everybody had access to watch the Bulls, so that shit is different. But anyway,
yeah, and that's what you could kind of call out all these fake Jordan fans as well too, because if you're around my age, you live in New York, you wasn't watching. You didn't watch all the Bulls games. I mean, they showed a lot of Bulls games on TV and stuff like that, but you wasn't watching them. You wasn't watching them, bro. So I mean, you can sit here and act like you wasn't watching them. But it's just weird, man. It's this weird obsession that people have with like commenting on everything that LeBron does. It's a weird obsession, man. It's really odd. It's a really odd thing. I follow this one of these dudes I follow online on my Instagram. He's like one of my Instagram friends and stuff. And you know how you could see when somebody comments on another Instagram post, whatever, right? So every time there's a LeBron post on like the, like Game Time will post something, or Bleacher Report will post something on LeBron, bro, he's in every comment. And I'm just like, dude, like, how do you have like even every comment hating, every single comment he's like, oh my God, this is not even that spectacular, bro. Every single comment, dude. I'm just like, dude, like, that's an obsession, man. Like, there's nothing more to me than that. That's an obsession. Like, there's people I don't like in the NBA. Like, I don't like, guys, people in the NBA too. I'm not a fan of certain guys and stuff like that, but Jesus, like, I ain't gonna be going out of my way to comment on every single thing that I seen him on, man. That's weird behavior.
To be in every conversation is crazy. And then to be in every conversation about one person and have negative things to say, I think it just equates to romanticizing with that factuation of that player who's LeBron. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and that's what I always say that they're fans. Oh man, you think that's something? You should see my Facebook, man. When I start going LeBron crazy, bro, I just gotta type the words LeBron, and people flock to my statuses like they never, like some birds, man. Like, you put like the bird, how you stop the bird seed.
Bird crumb.
It's just LeBron. Just make a little bird crumb. They all just come. Oh my God, what? He's not the best. He's not the best. Oh my God, Jordan. Oh Jordan. Oh my God, Jordan. Oh, I love Jordan.
All the time.
What you gotta do? All I gotta do is just write LeBron. That's it. I ain't gotta put anything else. I just put LeBron in caps, or put LeBron with the little goat emoji. That's all it is. And when I'm ready to start trouble, that's what I do. I just do that, and I just sprinkle a little LeBron dust. Just comment. I just watch him. Just watch him. Just comment on every single comment, on every single post.
So you're bird watching on Facebook.
Oh man, it helps me. It really It's the only reason I keep Facebook around, to be honest with you.
Therapeutic.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. It entertains me it entertains me like none other.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Right. You know what I'm saying? But yes. Oh, one more thing too. So, like, people, I wanted to talk about fan accounts, right? Like, those things are weird too. Like, that's weird. Like, even the fan account of somebody that's like, so I don't even have time to like post on Twitter like that or X or whatever it's called all the time. Like, I don't got that kind of time. Like, so imagine that somebody actually takes their time to make an account to hate on like a specific person, like a LeBron hate page, right? And there's tons of them. You can find them anywhere. So you're telling me that this is your sole purpose is all day you're going to find clips and other things to post to hate on LeBron, and this is what you do all day?
Yes.
That's some form of insanity, bro. I'm sorry. That's you need.
That's what they're gonna do.
People, even fan accounts that praise the fan accounts that are obsessed with LeBron too. Those are weird too. I'm just like, dude, like people who run fan accounts are weird, man.
Bro, for me, it's like on X or Twitter. Like, I appreciate like the fan accounts that like do the edits.
Oh yeah, me too. I still follow them.
Yeah,
I ain't got time to do that shit. I'll follow you though.
I ain't got time, but you know what I'm saying? I am gonna applaud you for picking out, you know what I'm saying? Like that like when he went back to Sacramento earlier this season and he did the same dunk like his first game.
I'm saying, right? You know like I wouldn't be able to, I appreciate the effort too. You know what I'm saying? But man, like just I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. I just can't imagine myself sitting there all day doing
because again, bro, it's romanticizing. It's romanticizing.
I got shit to do, man. I ain't got time to do that shit, boy. But yeah. Before we move on to some NFL talk, real quick, I just want to play a clip of one of LeBron's biggest haters, Mr. Boston Celtic himself, Mr. Paul Pierce.
Southside LA himself.
Yeah, Mr. Pierce had an interesting interaction. Well, I never thought I'd see the day where Kevin Garnett is defending LeBron. That's first of all. I never thought I'd see that day. But it happened. During the stream, I guess Paul Pierce made the comment that LeBron was not top 5 in the league right now, and then KG, shut him down on that.
Is he top 5 in the league still, LeBron?
Hell
That's
yeah.
what's making it
Hell
impressive.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Hell yeah. What? Bron ain't top 5 in the league. Name 4 other players better than Bron right now that you picking. Luka Doncic, the Joker, Embiid. No, I'm not picking none of these niggas over. Giannis and Tatum. Shut up. Some motherfuckers. Please stop with this nonsense.
Oh,
you
man,
stop,
P, that was impressive.
Man, get your ass out of here. I saw Joel Embiid have 15 points in the final game. Get your garbage ass out of here.
Man,
fuck is you talking about, bro?
That one you, bro.
Right fuck is you talking about, nigga? You act like you don't nigga know basketball. Nigga, you don't know basketball, nigga. Luka, I ain't never been to no motherfucking final.
Luka, dog, I'm starting to see you hard on Luka, bro.
Cupcake. You talking that goofy shit. You talking Bron, nigga. 66,000 minutes, nigga. Respect, Lord.
Respect it.
38 doing it. Fuck is you talking about?
Those guys aren't greater than Bron.
Niggas cupcakes when they come to Bron.
So, a couple things to unpack here. Of course, Paul Pierce is not. He's never going to give LeBron his props. That's first of all. That's never going to happen. He's never going to give LeBron his props. And like I said, that was jarring to see Kevin Garnett was the one to defend the legacy of the GOAT,
of the king.
Of the king. But yeah, what do you think about that? What do you think about Paul Pierce and KG getting into that little argument there? But
I mean,
spirited.
I think it was real. I think it was real. And like KG said, stop acting like you don't know basketball. Just dropping the what is 66,000 minutes.
He just hating, man. That's all. That's what
Come on,
that comment. Stop
that's
acting
all
like
you
you don't know
gotta drop.
basketball. That's basically all KG. KG was basically saying, "Stop hating, bro.
Yeah,
Stop
that's
hating."
basically what
And
he's
you know
saying.
what?
You know what I'm
And I think and Paul Pierce's whole thing is that, like, and I think a lot of guys that are out of the league too are like, how is this nigga still doing this? Like, it doesn't make
course.
any sense. Like, he's like, how he's
Of
still
course.
doing
Come
this
on.
shit? It don't make no sense. So I can
He
see
was
why
in
he's so
the
mad.
conference finals last year. Come on,
Exactly. So I can see why they
finals.
so mad, man. But yeah, man. But shout out to shout out to KG.
Big ticket.
Pause.
Pause.
Yeah, big ticket. Pause. But my son, but Paul's Pierce, like I said, Paul's Pierce.
Yeah.
He's a hater. He's one of the biggest LeBron haters, and I would hate him too if I was getting cooked all the time like that by the Kang. When I'm supposed to be the man too.
He chose his loyalty,
and he got one championship out of that. But if you don't know why I call him Paul's Pierce, this is why we call him Paul's Pierce. If you didn't know why we call him Paul's, why I call him Paul's Pierce. But
we're just getting a taste.
What type of haircut is
like,
that?
I'm tired of getting the taste of them. I want the whole load. We're just getting a taste of them. I'm like, I'm tired of getting the taste of them. I want the whole load.
Yeah. All right, bro. All right, Paul. He was talking about Joel Embiid too. That's why he picked him. He want the whole load. You heard? All right, bro.
Oh, no. What?
That's who won the football, man. Oh man.
Yeah.
Pause Pierce, man. Stop hating Pierce. Stop hating Paul Pierce.
Chill out.
Shout out to Bronny, man. Bronny made his season debut.
Yes,
after experiencing the medical
heart trauma
that he experienced, made his season debut. LeBron was on hand to watch that as a proud father, man. If you're a dad and you hate on anything like that, man, fuck you. All right, so but shout out to Bronny for coming back to and getting on the court. Man, I want to talk NFL. But I'll be honest with you.
Let's go.
This week was ass. This is a lot of ass football. NFL Week 14 was ass. It was just a lot of ass football. It was just ass everywhere. And I ain't even talking about the Raiders because I'm gonna do a whole nother Raiders report on that shit because that was poop. It was just poop.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of poop everywhere. There were a couple of good games though. Ravens and Rams was pretty good. I got a couple of notes. Let me just give a quick NFL Week 14 notes, aka NFL Week ass. Lamar's phenomenal. Lamar's phenomenal. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. The dude's playing like phenomenal right now. I think he's playing to the caliber of his MVP season, probably even better. Just seeing him be more mature, not taking as many hits, but still, like nobody could touch him. You know what I mean? It's just, He's playing great. Chiefs lose to the Bills. They fall to 8-5. Are they still the same team as before? I mean,
I don't know, bro. And it's crazy to say, like, is it because Isaiah Pacheco didn't play? Was he that big of a factor in your offensive game?
I think their receivers all ass too. I think Patty Mahomes got no receivers, man.
They didn't address it after Tyreek left. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they still got a
Super Bowl though.
Yeah, they got a Super Bowl. That's cool, but remember how long is Patty Mahomes there for? For $500 million?
Yeah,
And you're not gonna give him nothing to throw to. This is
yeah.
kind of
I
like
mean,
the reverse of what Lamar was going through. Now, you feel me?
it's true. Yeah,
It,
that is true. That's a
you
good point.
know, so but again, if you think what his name Watson and Rice and Sky Moore
Nah,
and
they all
McCole
ass.
Hardman, if you think that's gonna get it done,
And listen, and he's that good where he could elevate these players. I guess that's what they're depending on. But I mean, the dude's already thrown 11 interceptions, and that for Patty Mahomes he don't even throw 11 interceptions in the season. And he already thrown 11 interceptions for it,
That's outrageous.
with week 14. It's kind of crazy. But I don't believe in the Bills either. The Bills, I don't believe in the Bills. I don't believe in Josh Allen. I feel like there were like 10 plays. I seen about 4 or 5 plays where Josh Allen was getting tackled and then did something like a 5-year-old would do and just throw the ball in the air and don't even know where it goes. Like, this nigga was doing the craziest shit. I'm like, yo, how they not picking them off? It's beyond me. He's reckless. Josh Allen's good. Don't get me wrong. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the league, but that dude is reckless. Okay. I thought he got the recklessness coached out of him, but I mean, not from what I've been seeing this season. It seems like he's still a little reckless, But that dude is. But like I said, I don't believe in the Bills either. Chiefs, the Chiefs are always going to bounce back. Our division stinks anyway, so the Chiefs are always going to, Chargers stink. Broncos are actually all right, which is one of them.
They came alive.
Which is one of my notes here. The Broncos are on a winning streak. And then what I got? Eagles get destroyed by the Cowboys. I had money on that game. Yeah, they got smoked. I don't even know what to talk about. And last but not least, the Miami Dolphins lose to the Tennessee Titans. you know who's getting there. You already know. You already know who's getting there,
bro. Makes no sense. I don't even know. I mean, I do know, but it's like a lot of people is going to blame it on the Tyreek Hill injury. I rewatched the game on my commute home today. A lot of people are going to blame it on the injury of Tyreek Hill, but it's not. It was when we lost Connor, our starting center, who's out for the season with an ACL. That was it, bro. There's no chemistry between Liam. It starts with an E. I'm just calling him Eisenberg. Liam Eisenberg and Tua. He had a costly fumble. You know what I'm saying? The Titans wound up scoring off of that. We were in the red zone too. It was right before the half. He had multiple holding calls where 3 of the plays we had over 18 yards gained. So those shits getting ran back. You know what I mean? Like little stuff like that. The chemistry is missing, and it starts with the line. Every football team needs a line, bro. They need a line. Because not everybody is like what's his name? Tommy DeVito on the Giants.
Oh, come on, man.
Bro. Yo,
he was fucking Tommy DeVito bullshit.
He was putting the skates on them gabagools.
And miss me with all this shit.
On them gabagools.
Miss me. That's how New York football is so fucking bad. This is what you got to deal with. Oh, speaking of which, too, before we get back to the Miami Dolphins, Zach Wilson had himself a game against the Texans.
Fuck him. I like CJ Stroud though. I hope he get back. But yeah, he did have a game.
Yes, CJ Stroud is that dude, man. But yeah, he had a game. But the Dolphins, man, listen, I'm gonna say this. I still think they're one of the best teams in the NFL. But I do think that offensive line injury will come back to haunt them, and also kind of. I'm gonna say Tyreek Hill is probably the NFL MVP, and I just think that he's such a big part of what makes that offense go. You know, that when he's out of the game, it didn't look the same.
Yeah, that's
it really didn't look the same. I mean, on account of that, plus the offensive line injury, it kind of didn't look the same. Something about Tua's great. Tua's playing great, and he's a great quarterback. He had amazing. His accuracy is amazing. The only thing with him is you would think like he would be super. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know if athletic is the word I'm looking for, but like when the pocket breaks down, I don't feel like
he doesn't improvise.
He's confident. Yeah, he's not like
he doesn't improvise. Yeah,
you know, like some of these guys, like you could put in the category of like Lamar Jackson or Patty Mahomes or Josh Allen or you know one of these guys. And maybe it's because he's taken too many of the hits. You know, because everything with Tua now is anytime he gets hit, you know, you're kind of holding your breath. So that could be part of it too. But I just feel like anytime the pocket breaks down or he's, you know, got to, you know, improvise and stuff like that, it hasn't really worked out for him. And
you
tell
know,
me if you're seeing the same thing.
No, I do see the same thing. I get on him about that all the time, and then I have to remind myself he's a Samoan. He's not black. So, you know, I don't know. What do they throw? Javelins? I don't know. It don't matter. Anyway, he's terrible at improvising, and then I always bring it back to why I wasn't a fan of him at first, because down in Alabama I like Jalen Hurts because he was a quarterback who improvised. He's a field general and an improviser.
He's another one. Yeah, he's another one that gets out of the pocket and can
he gets out the pocket. Word. And you know, when Alabama brought Tua in, you know, it was just that big arm. Like that's what he was. That in the pocket dude. But you can't do that in the NFL. These niggas is monsters. You know what I'm saying? True. And all it takes is, especially with him, all it takes is one hit. Then, you know, our season's blown up. We gotta throw Sky Moore in there.
Ooh.
Oh my God, please don't, bro. Well, I don't even want to
Is he your backup or is Mike White your backup? Who's your backup?
Yeah, fuck Mike White. Fuck Mike White. Fuck Mike White, bro. I'll put Braxton Berrios behind the fucking center before Mike White.
Braxton Berrios, man.
Yes. Fuck Mike White, bro.
But listen, I think you know, they would do for a clunker of a game. It's gonna happen in the middle, you know, in the midst of the season.
That was a long game, dog.
I know, but I wouldn't put too much stock on that. I mean, the division is ass. They're gonna win the division. You know, you kind of just my only thing with the Dolphins is, can they beat the better teams in the playoffs? And that's what you kind of
over 500 teams.
Yeah, the teams, the better teams in the playoffs, because right now they're beating the teams you're supposed to beat. You know, so you can't. You have to say something for that too. But when they get in the playoffs, I mean, it's one game. You know, so
that's a fact.
We'll see, man. At least we can sit here and have a conversation about your team and how they're gonna do in the playoffs. I can't have that conversation.
No,
I can't talk about that. I got to talk about what we're gonna do for next year and get another new coach.
Antonio Pierce not staying.
I don't think he's done enough to earn the job. I'll be honest with you. I was hyped. Hyped just because Josh McDaniels was out of there. Because he's the worst coach in the history of coaches. But
yeah, he's dog too.
I like Antonio Pierce. I don't think what's going on. I don't blame him for what's going on. I'll just say that I don't blame him for what's been going on. This is his first coaching job. He took over in the middle of the season. Antonio Pierce isn't even an offensive guy. He's more of a defensive guy anyway. And it's our offense that stinks. Our defense is pretty good. We have a pretty good defense.
Our front seven is straight.
Yeah, that front seven is good. Our defense is good, man. We just can't score any fucking points whatsoever. It's really annoying. It's really fucking annoying. To lose a game 3-0 after a bye week. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what else to say to that. I will record a Raiders report probably tomorrow or whatever, and then we might lose Devontae Adams too, man. It's just
he's got to peace out.
It's just I don't know, man. I can't put it on the rookie. You know what I mean? The rookie, Aiden O'Connell. He's been playing decent. I just feel like we need better offensive coordinators and stuff like that or whatever.
Right.
I don't know, man. It sucks being a Raiders fan. It really does. It's not fun. It's not fun. Not fun
I feel that. Listen, I understand. I've been there.
Experience. We played this Thursday actually against the Chargers, which I don't even know if we're gonna win. Josh Herbert's out for the season, but who knows, man? We just lost to Josh Dobbs, who only played like 3 games for the Vikings, who got traded in the middle of the season. He doesn't even have eyebrows. I mean, I don't know, man. Whatever, dude. Like, we just lost. I mean, we could lose to anybody now, so it doesn't even matter anymore.
I ain't gonna lie though. There was one play, bro, where fucking Justin Jefferson he skated on one of your DBs, bro.
The crazy part is, right, he played great, but he got hurt, so he wasn't even in the game for the rest of the second half. And we still lost.
He caught 2 passes for 27 yards.
And we still lost.
Yep.
With our defense giving up 0 points through 4 quarters, damn near 4 quarters, 0 points, and we couldn't win. Whatever, man. It's another wasted season for me again. And the shitty part, right? The shitty part about this whole thing is we stink, and we don't stink enough. I hope we stink enough to get one of these 3 quarterbacks coming out. Either Caleb Williams, Jaden McDaniels, that's the name, right? Dude from LSU.
Yeah, and LSU.
And Michael Penix. I don't want Bo Nix, man. He's like 30 years old. He's been playing college football for like 8 years. I don't want Bo Nix, man.
That's like that. Man, what was that quarterback? He went to Oklahoma with the red hair.
Jason White. Was that him?
Yeah.
Was it him?
He had like red hair.
Was that him? He played like 5 or 6 years or some shit like that. I think that was.
He was old as shit.
Yeah,
old as shit.
This nigga Bo Nix played mad years, bro.
Yeah,
I don't want Bo Nix, man. And I think Bo Nix is overrated.
Anyway.
Yeah, Bo Nix is overrated anyway, man. I'd rather
go to Oregon, bro.
If I'm gonna say this, and we could wrap up this for the night, and I'll talk about this. I'll probably even chop this up as my Raider report because I don't feel like revisiting this anyway.
I bet
if we could get either Jaden McDaniel from LSU, Caleb Williams from UFC, which I don't think we will be able to get him because he's probably gonna be the number 1 pick. So either him, Caleb Williams, or Michael Penix from Washington. Those are the 3 guys that I hope and pray that this organization that I love, that don't love me, I hope they take one of those guys as the next franchise quarterback of this team here.
I mean, as it looks, y'all got. I think you're ahead of. I think the worst record in AFC is New England,
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. There's a whole bunch of teams that stink before us. It's just that you know, it's just that some of them don't need quarterbacks. You know, like the Bears, the Panthers. New England is a quarterback, so that's what I'm saying. They probably definitely take one of those dudes. They probably take Caleb Williams. They're probably gonna be the number one. They're probably gonna get the number one pick.
Arizona needs a quarterback.
You think they done off of? You think they done off of?
I think they're done off
Kyler Murray,
bro. Yeah, I can't see him in Arizona uniform for like another 2 seasons. Like I'll give him next season, but watch that trade deadline. Watch that trade deadline because they got to revamp, bro. They got to revamp.
I mean, yeah, that if it is over for Kyler Murray, I feel like that experiment didn't really last too long. I mean, you can't even do that nowadays anyway, you know, like with the quarterbacks now. So
yeah, that was Shanahan dude. Shanahan,
oh yeah, Cliff Kingsbury. Kingsbury, yeah, that's you right. Yeah, you're right. That was Kingsbury's dude. That was Kingsbury. But yeah, man, whatever. That's it for tonight, man. We're gonna wrap this up. We did a good deed today. Shout out to everyone that's gonna listen to this or is listening to this when you do listen to this. Couple promos. Yes, we do thank you. Couple promos. Go ahead and download the Reflex Radio app. Again, I forgot to mention that in the first couple episodes, but again, we are on the Reflex Radio app. It's a Black-owned independent app. You know, we own it ourselves. Go and download the app. Over 1,000 downloads already. Go ahead and go to webbyagility.com. Use the promo code OutOfBounds10 if you're gonna order some stuff to get you, to get you right. Training for the season, agility ladders and stuff like that. And that's it, man. We're gonna get out of here. We're gonna do another show someday this week. Try to get at least 2 shows per week out. And then we gonna have. I know I teased it in a couple episodes, but we're gonna get this this out of bounds parlay going.
Yes.
We're gonna try to help y'all make some money and help us make some money too. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna preface this. I'm ass with the betting. I just haven't been winning. I started the season good, and then all of a sudden, the past few weeks, I'm winning shit. But we're gonna try together as a fan.
1 for 50.
We'll see. We're gonna try as a family, as an out of bounds family, to win some moolah.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna give y'all the game. We're gonna give y'all the game. It's gonna be the out of bounds parlay. Shout out to the franchise boys. But we're gonna get to work on that next time. We're gonna have that ready for you guys when you come on in to
yes, sir.
to chill with us. But we out of here. Usually in the beginning of the show, we roll up a spliff, get your wine going, but this is the end of the show. So now you could just go ahead, roll up your little spliff, get your wine and beer, spirits going. It's a weekday, so you might have work tomorrow. You might have work tomorrow. I don't. For my particular reason. I don't got work tomorrow, so I'm drinking. All right. But we'll be out of here, man. We'll holler at y'all next time, next show. Rocco Mannington, Haas, out of bounds. We out of here.
Bruh.